Tonight,
Welcome!
Oh my God!
will an island escape
This is amazing.
finally melt Zoe's heart?
This is the sort of experience that you can see yourself falling in love.
And
Bake a cake that stands out as much as you do.
a Bachelorette bake-off
Look at that!
sees the knives come out.
I just thought of the ultimate sabotage. Turn the oven off.
You sneaky rascal. It's not cooking. Did someone turn my oven off?
Towards the end of our last group date, there was this beautiful moment where we just forgot where we were. All the girls saw that kiss. It's a shame that it came on a group date. But such a special moment shouldn't become a negative thing, and that is what it's turned into.
That was hurtful to me.
It was incredible behaviour. It was incredible.
I'm very disappointed in Jess. It's really sneaky, catty behaviour.
Every single person in the house is completely alienated by Jess, and I just hope that Blake can see what we see.
Morning, ladies.
Hello.
Hope you're well. I'm here with a message from Blake. Now, Blake would like you to know that he sincerely feels he's making progress with each and every one of you. And he'd also like you to please try and remain patient with him over the coming days and weeks as he gives proper consideration to the many crucial decisions that he's going to have to make. With that being said, he also would like me to leave you with this. So I'm going to let you find out just what he has on his mind. Enjoy.
All right, this is like story time. Here we go. Oh. What? Are you ready?
Yeah. Do it.
Zoe.
I was in shock. I was not expecting that I would be on this single date. Louise said I actually elevated off the couch with excitement. I went on the two-on-one date, and I'm not going to complain, but it's not the same as extended one-on-one time with Blake, where you do get to develop that intimate side of things.
La dolce vita awaits.
The sweet life awaits.
So, dessert. Well deserved, babe.
Thank you.
All right.
I'm so excited. I'm really excited for another opportunity to go on a date now and not have that impending doom that I might be sent home at the end of it. Ah, La Dolce Vita. Waiting at the jetty was this gorgeous little boat, and it all made sense. La Dolce Vita awaits. Hello, are you here to take me?
I sure am.
Woohoo! Yep. This is very glamorous. This is the most exciting date I've ever been on. Going under Sydney Harbour Bridge and past the Opera House, wind in hair. It was nothing I could have expected. I feel like since Blake has asked me to open up and let my guard down, I have tried really hard, but I'm very unexperienced in dating. So I'm fully aware I'm very awkward around this sort of thing. But this is definitely the opportunity at this date to open up to Blake. Are we here?
For today's date, I brought Zoe to an island. I figure it's the perfect date for Zoe. Zoe's been volunteering in Vanuatu for the last 14 months, and I think she's been missing it a little bit, so I wanted to bring a little bit of the island experience to her.
I volunteered in Vanuatu as a pharmacist. I know I'd mentioned to Blake that I was sad that that experience had ended, so for him to bring Vanuatu to me, amazing. This is awesome! Oh my God! Blake looks gorgeous as always. Love his lei. I've never felt this special before. This date is just perfect.
Welcome!
Oh my God!
So... yeah. Welcome to our island.
Thank you.
Today, There's a lot of fun planned. So I appreciate your patience and very much happy that you're here.
so excited.
Big.
Thank you.
She's had this wall up for a while, and I know that could have been from the past, relationships she's had that haven't worked out, and oftentimes it's hard to get that wall down and to let someone else in. But today was about Zoe and I getting to know each other and having a lot of fun.
I'm so excited to see this.
The dances were another little surprise I'd organised that I just thought helped made it a little bit more authentic.
Oh gosh, they're coming.
I wanted to show her that I'm not afraid of throwing myself out there.
It was so nice to see Blake outside of that really formal side. I don't think I've really ever seen him out of a suit much before, so
I really enjoyed the fun. You have to come under it with me.
I think I wanted to make the most of this opportunity to show him my flirty, fun side. Because I'm not so good with words, but I think I am quite affectionate and fun.
It's not quite the Maldives, but you know, it's close. It's close.
Close. Hey, that's for the honeymoon, remember?
Exactly. You're on it. You're on it.
I love the sound of the ocean.
Yeah. Bring back some memories?
Yes, falling asleep at night to the sound of the waves crashing.
Were you living, like, right pretty
I
much on the
opened
water?
my front door onto the sand, and the water was just there, yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
But this is amazing. Hands down the best date I've ever been on, and I've been here for like half an hour.
Really?
This is awesome, yeah.
What's your average date consist of?
I've
There is such a thing.
I've only ever really been on one date other than the boyfriends that I've had.
My last boyfriend at university broke my heart, which was heartbreaking at the time. But I think now that I've seen real third world issues, I've seen some really devastating things, and I think it makes you really appreciate what's important in life and how lucky you are.
Being in this position has allowed me a chance to meet you. It's so cool. We could have met at a bar in Vanuatu. We would just have the best time.
Yeah.
You know, it would click straight away. I've always felt that buzz, you know.
It was amazing hearing from Blake that he had felt a connection initially.
Cheers.
I do like him, so I'm really keen to see where this goes.
This date is all about Zoe and I opening up to each other. So I gave her the opportunity to ask me any question in the world.
I don't know how to word this. If you didn't think that I was opening up on the 2-on-1 date, why did you keep me? Told you I was serious.
Oh my God. Basically, I thought we've always had a good connection. So that's there, but I think this whole situation is very foreign. And I hoped that you would come out a bit more and come out of your shell a bit more and trust me. And I wanted to give you the chance to do that.
Yeah.
And that was why.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I've always felt a really good connection with Zoe. It's been there, but I've just never been sure if she's really looking for love. And that was the question on my mind. You said once that you weren't
what have I
sure
said?
whether you were into the Bachelor or me. Has any of that changed?
Yes. I said I wanted to make sure that it was you and that it wasn't just the whole concept of it. And I'm 100% into you.
When a girl comes out and tells you she likes you, it's really sweet. You get a little bit sheepish at the same time, and Zoe and I can be cute like that together. I think it's time to head to another part of the island.
Ooh.
Let's go for a walk.
Okay. Okay.
Coming up on The Bachelor,
Did someone turn my oven off?
a sweet group date turns sour.
Have you seen me sabotaging anyone? Don't go around saying stuff like that. It's not cool.
Aw.
A little something, something, like I said earlier.
How nice is this?
The sun was about to set, and Blake had organised this picnic overlooking the harbour bridge. It was the most romantic date I'd ever been on by far.
Cheers to our fun on the island.
Cheers. Oh, is that a raspberry? Yeah, I'll take that raspberry.
So you've mentioned in the past, you've had a high school boyfriend and you've had a uni boyfriend.
Yeah.
And now you're looking for a
real world boyfriend.
real world boyfriend. How do you know it's that time?
I don't know. For a long time, I wasn't ready. Like, I think before I went to Vanuatu and had all that experience, I probably wasn't as confident and comfortable with who I am and didn't know exactly what I wanted. And yeah, I'm at the right stage in my life where I want to share that with someone.
Today, I've discovered that Zoe is looking for love. It's something that she believes in, and that's what I'm after. Doing what you've done, it sounds like you'd be kind of a bucket list person.
Yeah, I have an actual bucket list. Like,
Yeah. Is getting married on the bucket list?
yep, definitely.
It is?
Yeah. It says,
What?
it says to experience a love that shakes you to the core, and after it, you're never the same again.
That's beautiful. Zoe has been letting the walls down, opening up to me, and letting me know the real Zoe. And we're slowly getting towards sunset time.
I feel like there's already been so much amazing things. I can't imagine what else there would be, but I'm so excited if there is more.
All the girls were waiting with anticipation to find out what date we're going to have, who's going on it, and what we're going to be doing. Here we go. Will you rise to the occasion?
Ooh, hot air balloon. Hot air balloon, yes.
So who wants to know who's going on the date?
Yes.
I love group dates.
Like, I absolutely cherish every moment that I had with Blake.
So I was hoping to get on it.
Okay.
Given the intensity of the drama after the last group date, I could almost handle sitting on the bench for a date or two till the drama passes.
First up, Cara.
As much as group dates are very fun and I love spending the time with Blake, I don't want to have to share that time anymore. I want a single date.
Louise. Mary. Lisa. Amber.
I definitely think Amber will be on her best behaviour around Blake, especially because there's been a few warning signs of her behaviour in the past.
And lucky last, that's all, lady. Oh my God!
I'm the only new girl on this date, which will be interesting because the girls that I'm going with have got really solid connections with Blake already, but I think it will be good to push myself out of my comfort zone.
Who is going on the date? Yay!
Not to rub it in. We're sorry. No, sorry.
Laying on the blanket with Zoe, it felt like we were the only two people in the world. And we had the best thing happen possible. We had a beautiful sunset. It's something that you always hope for, but you can never plan.
I feel like I'm ages away from me.
Snuggling.
How amazing does it look?
It's kind of special.
I've never had anything like this done for me before. This is amazing.
Yeah, I feel very, very comfortable around you. So you make me feel so at ease when I could be a little nervous around someone so beautiful. I feel like a kid again, but I really like you. And that's why you're here today. Zoe sees the value in all those around her, and she has a kindness and a compassion that's not lost on me, and I would like that around me in future. Is this the sort of experience that you could go through and see yourself falling in love?
Yeah, definitely. I really like you, and I really like getting to know you, and I think at the start it was hard to know what was real and what wasn't, but I think I feel like I know you a lot better now, and I trust you a lot.
I knew before today that I definitely had feelings for Blake, but if this does turn into a love, I want it to be a real love.
I was just baby steps. I was getting there at my own pace.
You're opening up. You are. And I see that. And that is not lost on me at all. And the whole day is about. And on that note,
A rose.
yeah.
I'd completely forgotten about the rose. I was just having the best day ever, and I think that's a really good sign.
I've had a very fun, very relaxed, hilarious, and I've had a great day with you. And, well, Zoe, will you accept this rose?
Would love to.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I really wanted to show you. I want you to get to know you more. And I want you around. That's what this rose is about.
Thank you.
Zoe and I kissed, and it was really sweet. It was a perfect way to cap off an incredible date, but more than that, it felt natural, and she's really cute. She's a good kisser, too. Cutie.
What?
Cutie.
Just was an amazing feeling. I've missed this feeling of really liking someone, and I forgot how nice it is.
It was an incredible moment. It's something that's going to stay in my mind for a very long time. This is pretty much perfect.
I really like Blake, and I'm really keen to see where this goes. It's a really scary spot to be in now, being emotionally invested.
Thank you so much for being patient with me. I'm glad that, yeah, you gave me a chance.
Now that I have told Blake how I feel, and now that that's been established,
I have to just trust in the fact that our connection is there.
Is definitely a relief to get on the group date. At this point, I feel like an underdog. So today is one of the occasions that you do need to impress Blake.
It's a cafe. It could be baking, you know? Yeah, we should think outside the box.
Good morning.
Morning.
Hello, ladies.
Hello.
I suppose you're wondering why Blake has brought you to a deli for this group date. Well, Blake loves good food.
I love having fun in the kitchen with my partner, getting messy, having a great time, and I want to find a woman who shares my love of food. And that's what today's about.
So with that in mind, today, you'll be baking a cake.
I was nervous because I don't actually get that much time to be in the kitchen baking.
Are you serious?
It's just not something that's been that high on my priority list.
Louise has made 7 already this week. This is unfair. Why did she have to come?
All the other girls were kind of like shocked because, you know, everyone knows that I love to make cakes and they don't really do that. So I think they were overwhelmed, but I was really, really happy.
It's the baking, yes, but it's also going to be the process.
So whether you're a complete novice or a very seasoned baker, the most important thing to remember is to have fun and bake a cake that stands out as much as you do. A cake that's sweet, special, and irresistible. But don't forget, Blake is here to assist you, all right? Ladies, tea and cakes will be served in a few short hours. So take whatever you need and get baking.
Want a basket, Lise?
I've got Blake.
Oh, fair enough.
These look good. I could use a $120 egg.
It's so much fun. I love shopping.
I went into like a zombie trance and I was just pretty much I grabbed everything off the shelf. From breadsticks to fairy floss to walnuts. I had like literally everything that was on the shelves and I just thought, you're just gonna wing this when you get upstairs.
How you going? going, Mary? Did Gran give any recipes back in the day?
Well, I baked a cake just before I came here, and that was the first cake I ever baked.
The first you've ever made. It's all right.
I'm not Miss Susie Homemaker. You'll have to help me.
I will absolutely lend a hand.
I'm just not a baker at all. Like, he's going to think I'm such an idiot because I don't know what I'm doing. So I just knew I was going to have to pull my A game.
All right, so ingredients.
What are you thinking of making?
Well, I need a recipe.
Okay.
I just don't even know how to... Do we start with a base or...?
I've never baked a cake, and today I'm going to make a white chocolate love heart double-decker cake.
It just says half a cup of sugar.
You can use caster sugar, yeah.
Louise is a baking queen in the house, so I was definitely using her help.
Okay. Sometimes I usually melt it just so it's easier to consistency.
Yeah. I definitely didn't want to recreate the experience I had in grade A when I nearly burnt down the whole kitchen. I was kicked out of the cooking class after that, and, you know, I didn't want Blake to see that at all.
So this is 125 grams. So
Yeah.
I need 2 of these, right?
Yeah.
I made sure that I was next to Louise in the kitchen.
Are you making double amount or just one?
I was just sort of winging it a bit.
Okay, well, I would stick to that, put 2 eggs in it, and then see how, if it needs
See
any
how we
more.
go.
Yeah.
She helped me with my cupcakes the entire way.
What you could do is make them really huge and cut the tops and then decorate on top.
I love Louise. Nice. I like your style, Lou. If Blake doesn't marry Louise, I'll put my hand up because she's brilliant wife material.
Louise!
Do you know what the general gist is for a buttercream cake?
Yeah, so you just want to do self-raising flour, sugar, eggs, and then combine that.
So like 2 eggs.
I knew, you know, there's no way I can try and compete with Louise or any of the girls that actually have any baking skills. So I just thought the way for me to stand out is to make something that appealed to him aesthetically.
Right. What's happening?
I'm making a house, and I don't know how it's going to turn out, but
Blake had said that he was really missing home and he was missing his mum, and that really touched a soft spot with me. Like, that's the most important thing that a person can have. So I thought, hopefully, you know, he'll think that that's really nice and it won't make him miss home so much.
what was your favourite thing to do as a child at home?
Oh, climbing. Climbing everything. Mary's still new to the group and we haven't had that much time together. So the fact that she's trying to make the most out of every opportunity says a lot.
It's good to see that you actually know what you're doing about as much as I do. So.
Yeah, well, we can learn it together.
Yeah,
That's going to be a big part of the fun.
I think I'm pretty all right at baking. Hey,
How's it going?
good. And I wanted to do an orange chocolate cake.
Cara was doing okay,
Want to do a layer on top of that that's orange? I reckon I might test it out and see.
but it kind of felt a little bit awkward.
I think a bit more yellow maybe, and it might go a bit more orange.
So,
I felt that the chat between Blake and I didn't flow too smoothly, and I'm concerned about that.
my theory that this is going to get a little bit more muddy, but
I'm still unsure. I still haven't had a single date, so I don't know where I stand in terms of a connection with Blake.
As long as I get...
Conversations between myself and Blake should always run smoothly, and I walked away not being overly happy with how it went.
Yeah, it'll get there, it'll get there.
Started off on track and I decided to play a little game of sabotage. Mary, I just thought of the ultimate sabotage. What? Turn the oven off.
You sneaky rascal.
We have this little thing amongst the girls where we all play secret sabotage, and basically it's a joke. I dare you to do it.
No, because then I'll look like the one that everyone hates.
Ultimate sabotage, turn someone's oven up.
Turn someone's oven up. Emma started talking to me about how she wanted to sabotage the girls. For example, turn their ovens up, turn the ovens off, maybe even throw their mixer out.
I dare you to.
And I'm thinking, yeah, funny, but you wouldn't do it. But I went to my oven. It's not cooking. It was room temperature.
It's not getting any firmer. Did someone turn my oven off?
Maybe it was your mate Amber.
Someone turn my oven off.
There we go. Started off on track, everything was going according to plan, and I knew exactly what I had to do to make the most amazing cheesecake Blake had ever tasted.
It's not cooking. It's not getting any firmer. Someone turn my oven off.
Maybe it was your mate Amber.
And all of a sudden,
Someone turn my oven off.
Cara is like, my oven's off, my oven's off.
Did you turn my oven off?
No, I've been cooking the whole time. Have you not seen me?
Earlier on, Emma had been talking to me about how she wanted to sabotage the other girls, so I think it's reasonable to assume that Emma did it. Did you see someone turn my oven off?
No, I didn't see anyone turn your oven off, and I don't think it's fair for you to pass the blame and say that people are sabotaging you. I made a joke, and if you can't handle a joke, then that's on you. I'm not the type of girl who gets involved in petty drama. And Blake could have walked in at any point and seen these stupid things going on. Have you seen me sabotaging anyone? Don't go around saying stuff like that. It's not cool.
Oh my God. It was quite heated down the other end. And I'm not sure if it's because those two have not had one-on-one single dates with Blake, which I believe is a little bit interesting, but I don't think it speaks highly of both of them.
Don't pass the blame,
No. Like, I didn't mean to pass the blame on to you. I don't want a big thing about it.
No, that's not cool, Cara. Don't go spreading rumors and lies. Really didn't appreciate it.
I apologise. I can't do any more.
Well, and I appreciate your apology, but now everybody thinks that I've been being a bitch all day.
I never thought that I would be a target for sabotage. But there's someone there that is definitely guilty.
All right, dude, let's just concentrate on what we need to concentrate on, you know?
Yeah.
Oh my Lord, look at that! Ah, I'm so excited!
I really surprised myself when the cake came out, and it was a love heart shape. Got a bit excited and kind of thought, yay, I made my first cake. Can't say I'm not here to find love.
My cake just looks so tragic.
Oh, actually, that doesn't look that bad now. I was just like, what the dickens is that? Maybe I can serve mine next to yours so it looks better.
I knew it wasn't a masterpiece. It definitely wasn't Michelangelo's, David. We'll see what he thinks.
Oh, wow.
Louise, that looks so nice. Louise, she can do no wrong. Her cake is absolutely perfect. It looks so delicious. It is like this girl poops stars.
That looks like something that you buy in a blind cake shop.
She didn't make that, she just went and bought it.
I don't know what way to face mine.
Oh, nice.
Oh, isn't this cute?
Oh, it's so cute.
Wow.
Lovely.
We were set at this beautiful tea party. I knew that Blake was going to be sitting at the end, so I deliberately positioned myself there. Prime pause, well done me.
Hello, hello.
Hello.
Wow. This looks impressive. Interesting.
This one's interesting.
Let's,
Why do you seem so concerned?
Yeah, what's wrong?
I feel like you're thinking there's no wife amongst this bunch.
This is great. I've eliminated 6 people straight away. Should we start with the love cake?
Hopefully my cake will impress Blake. I know it's a tough choice between mine and Louise's, but, you know, proof's in the pudding.
Well,
I think someone really nailed that cake. I don't know who it is.
Lisa was a bit of a dark horse. She came in saying, I can't bake.
I'll just eat this.
She came out with this decadent heart-shaped cake. It was ridiculously cute.
Oh my God. Give him a bit of momentum. He's unstoppable. Lisa's heart of love was incredible. I think she hit a home run. That's good.
Oh my God, that's amazing. Probably a 9.5.
And more importantly, I can taste the love in it. It's a long
Made
way.
with love.
Anyone recommend something I should try next?
Maybe this one.
I think this one you need to.
Judging by the laughter going on. All right.
Mary's cake was hilarious. I don't know what she was thinking, but it made me like Mary even more.
What is that?
They're tea leaves.
Who needs edible parts to it?
Rose bushes.
Okay. Why? I really like Mary's cake. She spent a lot of time decorating. So let's give this a try. Taste-wise, different story. Sorry, I'm allowing my palate to adjust.
That's so bad.
Oh, it was horrible. It tasted like foot.
She gave it a go. And I love the fact that she personalised it to me.
Definitely 10 for creativity. I score you 10 for that.
Yeah. I'm really keen on trying these cupcakes. Sam's cakes were a delicious gooey mess. Wow, this looks so yummy and gooey. And it was perfect. Wow.
I have to admit, Lou helped me a lot, so... Thanks, Lou.
Now jump to the other half.
Okay. I was able to soldier on and I got something on the plate, but it wasn't what I wanted. I like everything to be perfect, and it didn't quite make it there.
That's delicious.
Kara's orange Jaffa cake came out pretty well. Yeah, you've hit the Jaffa flavour in there. Perfect.
The surprise one, I don't know who made this delightful little thing, but I'll bring it around.
Amber, the hazelnut cake. I could have a little bit, but all good things in moderation, let's say that.
It's super rich. What can I say? The cake's just, you know, rich and decadent, like myself.
I'm not sure if Blake sees the side of Amber that we see, so I think if she gets a rose tonight, then that's an indication to us that Blake doesn't see what happens behind the scenes.
Which one haven't we tried yet? Louise's cheesecake was my favourite cake. This was a tiered, just delicious feast for the eyes. Wow.
That's really nice of you.
Yeah. You've done yourself.
You did.
And knowing that she contributed to over half the other cakes on the table, wow, what an impressive job.
Wife material.
Stepford.
Is it meant to go mushy or...?
Look, Blake, no, it's not.
I'm teasing.
Louise's cake just topped the day. I don't know how she pulled that out in 2 hours. It was absolutely amazing.
It's really good, dude. Really good.
Yeah,
You've outdone yourself. Totally. Thank you.
It worked. Her cake tasted amazing.
It's really good.
Louise was obviously the most comfortable in the kitchen, and I was really impressed and happy with her sharing her knowledge with the other girls. Pretty impressive cheesecake, Louise.
Oh, thank you very much. I like trying, new things and exploring that. Blake did tell me my cake's #1, and I didn't need it to be praised in front of everyone. All I needed to know that he enjoyed it, and that was all that mattered to me. And I think it was fun to share it with you ladies today. So I'm so glad that I was invited on this beautiful date, and thank you.
Yeah. All right, well done. Ladies, fantastic effort. Great group date. The girls threw themselves into it, bringing their character out. And as far as I'm concerned, I think all the girls nailed that.
Still to come on The Bachelor, friends become foes.
You're fine, and as a friend, I would tell you if I thought that you were.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
I think it's one of those situations of keep your friends close and keep those who are not even closer.
That was the point of it. I think the point was to see what we'd all be like in a normal life, but under pressure. I went into the group date being myself. That's all I can do in this situation, and he seemed to respect that. So the ball's in his court now.
Good evening. Hey. How's everyone doing tonight?
I don't really know what to feel. I wasn't on the last group date, so I didn't get to spend that time with Blake, and he's in high demand at a cocktail party.
Jess, would you like to come for a walk, please?
I would.
Small steps tonight.
Small steps? Do you want me to try to just carry you? Is that where this is going? I'm more than happy to try. Jess and I have the most unbelievable chemistry together. And there's been a bit of drama in the house lately. Jess and I shared a kiss. It was really special, but it probably shouldn't have happened on a group date. I've heard what was going on in the house, and I feel awful about that. I feel that I'm responsible for some of that. And I just want you to know that I'm sorry. I know we had a beautiful moment, but at the same time, should have been a bit more mindful of everyone else. Yeah, and I apologise for putting you in that position.
Thank you. It was a pretty intense situation and I took a bit of a beating, but I'm not going to change. Nothing can take away from the moment that I had on that group date, and nothing can change who I am around you.
Yeah, well, good, because we have a great chemistry. That's pretty much obvious.
To everyone.
But yeah, for better or for worse. But just want to make sure you're okay.
I'm still standing. It'll take a little bit more than that.
Zoe, how are you feeling after your one-on-one date?
It's really nice to just have some fun and let your hair down, and it was really nice to feel special for a day, and I've never felt like that before. I'm never going to forget that day ever. Like, no one's ever even organised a date for me.
Oh,
I've just never felt special before. It was really just
love to be that special.
I got really overwhelmed with happiness and I teared up and I got emotional. I'll be back.
Hey.
Hello, how are you?
I'm good. Yourself?
Good. That was really good timing. I left the room to fix myself up and then I bumped into Blake in the corridor.
We haven't touched base since
I know. The
romantic.
girls have been teasing me. They're like, you've got post-date glow.
Post-date glow?
You're allowed to glow for 3 days and then after it you have to be normal.
Yeah. That was a lot of fun.
It's a day I'll never forget. I loved it.
Thank you.
Oh, he's talking to Zoe. Look how smitten he is.
Hadn't really seen Zoe being on Blake's radar, but if we actually do the math on it, she's had more roses than anyone here, so she could be under our radar, but on Blake's radar.
Oh, that's a threat right there.
When the girls come back from their one-on-one dates, it's really tough to see the strong relationships that Blake has and that they've had such a great time, and I feel like there's definitely a lot of catching up to do, and it's been really tough.
So how are you feeling tonight?
I don't know, you know, you can never be confident. I have no idea. I mean, it could be anyone. If I were to not get a rose tonight, it would be really disappointing because I haven't had a single date with Blake, so he hasn't gotten to know me.
I don't think that you have anything to worry about at this point. I think that you are. I honestly, like, as a friend, I think that you are okay this week, for sure.
Yeah.
Things between Cara and I are, I think, as good as they can be. I think it's one of those situations of keep your friends close and keep those who are not even closer. You're fine, and as a friend, I would tell you if I thought that you weren't.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
So, after the argument with Amber and Cara at the group date, what do you think will happen?
I think Amber has been walking on eggshells today. I think she's very aware that she could possibly be going home tonight.
She knows.
Yeah.
Intuitively, she knows.
Moving and shaking around the house in a very sly way,
Yeah.
I feel like she knows, and I feel as though she's a bit silly. I feel as though she's behind me.
What are you guys talking about? Well, we're just talking about absolute rubbish, to be perfectly honest.
Yeah. I'm really not too sure what to think about the other girls, but at the end of the day, I'm here for number one, and I'm not too concerned what other people have to say about me.
I think in the drama she caused by throwing back the rose, and then the drama she caused on the group date, Amber has exposed herself.
I let Blake know that I'm here to stay at 110%, and I hope that he knows that, and I hope that there's a rose with my name on it this week.
I feel like, Amber, your time is up. She's caused a lot of drama in this house, and although Blake hasn't seen a lot of it, it's time to go.
Good evening, ladies. Zoe, after your beautiful single date, you received a rose. Tonight, you're safe. For those of you without a rose, there are 10 roses here for Blake to give out. shortly, one of you will be leaving the mansion.
Obviously, I've been called out last at the rose ceremony a few times now, so I would definitely love a rose.
Good luck, man.
Thank you. Ladies, thank you for the dates and your time this week, whether it be 5 minutes or an entire day. With each date that I go on, I feel I'm one step closer to finding love, and I'm really excited by that.
I'm hoping that just because Blake and I had one conversation that wasn't overly smooth, it's not going to ruin what connection we already had.
Lauren. Lauren, will you accept this rose?
I would love to. Thank you.
I am nervous about being sent home. There is always that moment where your heart beats and your breath catches and you're just unsure.
Louise. Louise, will you accept this rose?
I'm really nervous that I could be next because it seems like all the new girls are going one by one. We're dropping like flies.
Jessica. Jessica, will you accept this rose?
I will.
I don't necessarily trust Jessica. I don't even enjoy her. I don't enjoy her one little bit. I don't know what it is he sees in her.
Mary. Chantel.
One person I'd really like to see going home tonight is still Lorena. I think that she's still a huge question mark in my books anyways, and I think that she can fool a couple of people, but she's not fooling me.
Lorena.
Like, I just don't get it.
Sam.
There aren't that many roses left on that plate. I really need a rose. I need that time with Blake, and I don't want to be sent home without having that valuable one-on-one time.
Lisa.
If I were to go home, I'd be really disappointed. I'm still holding out for that one-on-one date with Blake, and I have a lot more to show.
Rachel.
I knew deep down that it was gonna come down to myself and Cara.
Will you accept this rose?
Yes, I will.
Being the last two girls standing there is extremely tense. It's the position that no one wants to be in. Emotions are getting involved, and it's becoming more and more difficult thinking about potentially saying goodbye. I'm not ready for that.
I think it's completely unfair and completely unjust that I haven't done anything wrong, and yet I'm standing here in the bottom two.
Amber. Amber, will you accept this rose?
Yes, please.
Cara, he didn't receive a rose. Please take some time now to say goodbye.
Love you. You too. Yes, games.
Here we go.
Yeah, it's life. It happens. I didn't want to end it on the way that it did on the cooking date.
Don't ever feel like that. You know, I think you are an amazing woman.
Yeah.
You might not be the amazing woman for me, but you're going to find someone.
Yeah, I know. Thank you.
All the best.
Thank you. Thanks.
Bye, Tara.
Love you.
Gorgeous.
Good luck.
Miss you.
Nobody wants to be rejected. It's not something that anyone wants to go through, but you can't force a connection that's not there. It's not fair to keep me there if he doesn't feel something for me.
Next time on The Bachelor, Sam and Lauren are swept away.
I feel like I'm getting the royal treatment today.
Oh, this is a little bit lovely.
But Lorena
I have been yearning for a fine dining dinner with Blake.
is less than impressed.
Do they just serve pies? Everybody else gets Ferraris and super yachts and private jets, and you get a dirty street pie.
And Amber
Something's definitely up with her tonight.
questions her future in the mansion.
I don't know how much longer I have to wait.
What's going on with Amber?
Is she crying?
Yeah.
Well, YouTube, if you can't get enough Bachelor content, then you need to see more highlights. You'll find them right here. And you can also subscribe to this channel by clicking below.